Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, NerdModeOn, and welcome to Recap, a video series where I'll be going over what has been occurring over the last week and just talk with you guys about things that you can be expecting in future episodes. So with that said and done, let's jump right into the episode, shall we? So starting things off, of course, when it comes down to the YouTube side of things have been going pretty well. I mean, most of you guys have been enjoying the content, which I always appreciate. I've been trying to really advance them in different ways, and overall, I think we finally fixed that audio glitch that I told you guys about a week ago or so. But anyway, when it comes down to it, everything's perfectly fine and the quality is still up to standards, and I'm always really happy to be able to share my knowledge as well as bringing you guys forth with the best quality that YouTube allows. Now, I'm sure many of you guys probably realize that Sunday I am continually doing the Sniper Sunday series, which I find to be a very fun series. I really enjoy it. I think it's really educational and allows you guys to know which weapons are, in my opinion, good and how to make them better if they are maybe not the best. But when it comes down to how that series is overall going, I would say it's going well. Now, one thing that I really need to strive for, and this is what one of my good friends Days told me about, is that I need to implement the bolt action side of the series. You guys have probably noticed that most of the videos are the DMR category because I find it a lot easier for me to be aggressive with them as well as get feeds and stuff like that to really bring those videos a lot better together and to really give you guys good content. One thing that I'm struggling with is using the bolt action snipers is because I don't snipe. I haven't sniped since Bad Company 2. I'm completely anti bolt action sniper in a lot of ways. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that I necessarily hate every single sniper on my team, but I don't like to be that guy. I don't want to be a condescending person. I don't want to be a hypocrite for using the class, but at the same expense, I do like the series, and I think that it's only reasonable for me to try to snipe or try to get the clips that I'm looking for to give you guys good content and also showcase the quality of the videos that I'm trying to really educate you guys on. So at the moment, I'm really trying to get that going. Overall, it should hopefully work out. I don't know if this Sunday will have that particular video. It just really depends on how great recordings go. But anyway, I know you guys have been wanting that. I know a lot of you guys have been watering at the mouth to get some bolt action sniper gameplay from me, and I'm going to definitely try to do that for you. So stay tuned for that when it comes down to that. But I thought I'd talk a little bit about that just to kind of give you guys an idea of what was going on, or if I had some kind of idea to my madness when it comes down to that series. Now, in relation to the gaming side of things, I've actually been having a lot of fun the last couple of days. I definitely went through the Battlefield 4 grind again, and I did achieve max level of rank 120. That is the second time that I've hit max level in Battlefield 4. Now, considering that Battlefield 4 continually changes their leveling system for whatever reason, it's been a little difficult to definitely try to keep up with everything that's going on, but I've definitely been doing pretty well. Now, originally I hit level 110 back in like January or so, and then of course they decided to add more levels, and then at that point I had to try to grind for those 10 additional levels, which is equivalent to a little over 4 million XP, which is a little crazy. Now, of course, I did achieve max level, and I'm thinking about doing a video showcasing to you guys what my battle log stats are again. Of course, going through approximately 4 or 6 million XP definitely changes a lot of your stats when it comes down to the KDR, win-loss ratio, score per minute, and all that good stuff. So you guys can hopefully be expecting that in the next couple of days, but it just really depends on how much you guys are interested in it and overall how it turns out, of course. Now, of course, with Battlefield 4 no longer being right in my face every given time that I'm on my PC, it's kind of nice to be able to explore other games. Now, by all means, this does not mean that I'm not going to make Battlefield 4 content. I love Battlefield 4 as much as sometimes I despise it in the middle of a game, but when it comes down to it, I really enjoy the game and I have a lot of fun playing Battlefield 4, and I look forward to hopefully producing more videos for you guys. You guys will always have tons of videos ready for you guys at any given moment. But also, I'm also going to be expanding to some other games. I've tried out a little bit of Arma 3, Wasteland. I only really play Wasteland when it comes to the Arma titles, considering that I think it's probably the most fun, and as well as it's the most entertaining for somebody like me. I like to be able to kill lots of players, run people over, have vehicles, and tons of loot just all over the map. And I think that really speeds up the game. I think it keeps it nice and fast. And overall, it just makes it really fun for everybody to kind of jump in there and have the ability to use all the weapons that the game has to offer. Now, with that said, of course, I've been spending a little bit of time playing Arma 3, and of course, then hopefully jumping into Arma 2 again. Arma 2 is a little older, but of course, that's kind of where the DayZ mod stands, and Wasteland was originally created for, as far as my knowledge. I'm sure you guys have a little bit better of an idea of when it started, but as far as I know, Wasteland was kind of developed for Arma 2, and then it was very successful at that point. But when it comes down to it, I've been having a lot of fun playing those games. I remember how much I really enjoyed the sandbox shooters just because it allows you to really embrace the side that you wish to probably do. A lot of us like to kill on sight. That's kind of what I like to do, especially in most games, but I do enjoy having a little bit of team coordination, base building, all that good stuff that comes along with the Arma titles. Now, with that all kind of talked about, when it comes to the strategic and more military-based shooters that are a little bit more hardcore, I do enjoy some stuff on the side. I look forward to hopefully, still jumping into some Battlefield 4 every once in a blue moon to kind of get you guys some footage and just have a good time with some of my friends, as well as playing some of the other games that are kind of shoved into my Steam library that I really haven't played. A lot of them I just purchased because they were on a great discount, and then at that point I never really jumped back into it, which is really unfortunate because I really enjoy the games that I buy, and obviously I had a passion for them at one time or another. And finally, the last thing I want to talk with you guys about is a little bit of real life news. I've definitely went through some changes this last week. Since the last time I talked to you guys when it came down to the series, I was working a job. I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, getting ready, and extremely tired and not feeling too great every time that I went, which is kind of how work works. But of course, since then, I have unfortunately stopped working at that place just because I couldn't do the time anymore. Waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, going to bed at like 9 o'clock in the afternoon just was not me. I promise you guys, as much as I tried to make it work, my brain just did not want to go to bed. It was like, you got 4 more hours, let's get stuff done, let's do all this other great stuff that I'm used to doing. And unfortunately, with having to wake up and doing all that, that kind of changed a lot of things. Now, however, the only thing that I really miss about the schedule that I was previously on when it came down to work was that the videos that I used to make, I would go to work, come home at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I would get right to work on YouTube stuff. I'd get you guys your videos done, and overall just put a lot of effort into them. I'd spend about 3 hours doing the entire process, or maybe more depending on what the video was, but things are a little different now considering that I now don't wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I also don't get home or wake up at 9 o'clock when it comes down to the schedule now, so videos are a little bit more delayed. I wake up now around like 10 o'clock, so it's a little bit more consistent to see the video showing up in the sub boxes around 1 or 2. Now this video, for instance, probably won't be up until later in the day, but when it comes down to overall how I'm feeling, I'm pretty happy. At first I was a little shell-shocked, that I made the decision so rapidly, but overall I think it was for the better, and I really didn't enjoy it, so I think I'll just jump into a next career and see how things work out. Hopefully everything will be nice and smooth, but as much as my resume would probably impose, I'm not too worried. I usually get jobs on the first interview, and if not, before then. So I should work out pretty well. Look forward to it. Hopefully make some more money and get you guys some advancements when it comes down to technology or my overall hardware to get you guys faster videos. But that is all the information I have for you guys when it comes down to what I've been doing on the YouTube side of things, gaming side, as well as real life. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the episode. But until next time, guys, this is going to be NMO. I'm going to be signing out, and you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.